All right, what's going on today? Man, I was slow getting up today for whatever reason. Man, but it felt good though. That little extra sleep. Maybe that's what something that I needed. I don't know what I need. Maybe I want to go on vacation. Maybe like in another month. But I think right now, I think I need something in between a day off and a vacation. I'll figure it out. But anyway, man, did you see all that flood that they're doing on the Mississippi River? I guess apparently there's some storm that happened out there in the prairies and in the Rockies. The prairies is where like Montana, the Dakotas are, where there was some big snowstorm, and then the remnants of it ends up in like different, like little rivers and streams, which will form into the Mississippi River, up in somewhere up in Minnesota. Okay, right around that area, Minnesota, or I think it's like the Eastern Dakota, somewhere around that area. And now that water is starting to trickle down, and they're warning people that live along the Mississippi River to evacuate if need be. Right now, as we speak, is some streams out there. Part of that river in Minneapolis, Davenport. I think this is the Quad Cities. You know, I knew about the Quad Cities because they had a CBA team out there back in the day. So that's how I heard about the Quad Cities. Are having, like above average flooding. For example, Davenport, Iowa. I think that's right now, that's the talk of the town, right? Okay. Is getting a lot of flooding. Some people argue that it's the most flooding that they've seen probably like in 55, 60 years. Okay. And some say that it's the worst flooding in like 20 years, but it's like one of the worst floodings in a very long time. Okay. So I think that river up there, further upstream, is kind of narrower. And then when it gets like to the middle of the country, and then, further down south, I think it widens and gets a little deeper. I think it starts to widen once you get like past St. Louis. But St. Louis has gotten some flooding out there, and I've seen that before. Okay, when I've been to St. Louis, so yeah, Memphis. I think they need more rain down, actually more water down there, because part of the Mississippi in Memphis, right? For example, there was people walking halfway out in the river out there, okay, which had dried up. This is 2 years ago, so they could use a full river of water because of the water shortage. Speaking of which, out here in the Lake Mead, which is critically short, the water level has raised up like 30%. Well, they did some other things like shut off water usage to California and Arizona, but it's went up like 30 feet, and it's supposed to go up another, I don't know, like 3 to 5 feet real soon. So that's very good. But nevertheless, back to the Mississippi. Hey, I figure this. If they tell you to evacuate, hey, get up out of there. If you choose to evacuate, if you want to try to get your family out, and if they don't want to go, just go on without them, all right? So maybe on the way out, let them know, hey, you know what? Don't say I didn't tell you. All right, so Godspeed to the people out there, great people out there that live along the Mississippi River. Okay, I have family out there in Tennessee, close to the Mississippi River. That's like West Tennessee out there, Ripley, Henning, Tennessee. There's a lot of different histories out there in that area. All right, let me know what you think about the video. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna go get me some gas right quick. Peace.